Welcome. We hear it all the time, don't we? Fix your flaws, aim for perfection. In work, life, everywhere. But what if? What if that thing you see as a weakness is actually, well, a kind of hidden strength? Today, we're going to explore that idea. We're diving deep into the cracked pot.
Hmm.
It's this ancient story, seems simple, but it really flips the script on how we see imperfections, our goal. To unpack its wisdom, maybe help you see your own cracks a little differently. Not as failures, but maybe as catalysts.
It's such a relevant idea, isn't it? Especially now we live in a world obsessed with, metrics, optimization, flawless output, KPIs for everything. And this old tale just offers this completely different perspective. We're taught to eliminate the problem. But what if the problem itself opens a door to something unique, maybe something you can't even measure easily? So yeah, this dive isn't just about, oh, accept your flaws. It's deeper. It's about understanding how they might actually create unexpected beauty or value that a perfect version couldn't.
Okay, right. So let's get into the story. Picture this. An old world water bearer. His job every day was hauling water. He had these two big pots on a pole across his shoulders. One pot, perfect, pristine, always delivered a full measure back to the house.
Yeah.
But the other one, yeah, it had this pretty big crack. So by the time they got back, it was only half full.
Ah, yeah.
And this went on for 2 years. Same routine. 1.5 pots of water delivered. And you can just imagine how that cracked pot felt. Utterly ashamed.
Absolutely. A failure.
He even apologized to the bearer, said something like, "I'm so sorry. Because of me, you lose water, you work harder for less."
And that right there, that's huge, isn't it? That self-worth piece. How often do we do that? The pot, we focus so hard on what we think is wrong with us.
Right.
We internalize these flaws, let them define our value. The pot wasn't just leaking water. You could say it was leaking self-esteem.
Yeah,
It only saw the deficit, what it wasn't doing, not any other possibility. And our culture often reinforces that, doesn't it? That push for unbroken perfection.
Right. But here's the turn. The water bearer's response.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. One day, walking back, he just says, gently, "Look at the path on your side." And the pot looks, and the whole edge of the path is just bursting with wildflowers. Beautiful, vibrant. Only on its side, though.
Ah, okay.
And the bear explains, "Look, I always knew about your crack. So I did something. I planted flower seeds along your side of the path. And every single day as we walk back, you water them.
Oh.
For 2 years now, I've picked these flowers. They decorate my master's table. Without you, exactly as you are with your crack,
Right.
well, none of this beauty would exist."
Wow, that's profound. It's not just making the best of it, it's about intentional design almost. Or maybe recognizing accidental emergence. The bear didn't fix the pot. That's key. He integrated the flaw. He built a system around it, a system that produced something totally new, unexpected, beautiful.
Right. Integration, not elimination.
Exactly. And it makes you question, what is efficiency? What is success? Maybe it's not always about zero defects. Sometimes it's about clever adaptation, seeing potential where others see a problem.
Okay, but let's be practical for a second. People listening might think, sure, nice story, but in my job or if I'm building something, a crack is just bad. It needs fixing. In a competitive world, isn't imperfection often just inefficiency?
That's a really fair point, and it's crucial. This isn't a free pass for, sloppy work or ignoring genuine problems that do need fixing. If the pot leaking meant the master died of thirst, that's different. But it's about discernment. Is this crack truly just a deficit? Or is it a characteristic? A characteristic that maybe, under the right conditions, or if you look at it differently, could lead someone interesting.
Okay, so distinguishing between a bug and a feature, almost.
Sort of, yeah. Or think about accidental discoveries. A company makes a product, it's maybe not quite right for the main market, seems like a flaw, but then they find this niche group where that flaw is exactly what they need. Suddenly, the crack becomes its unique selling point for someone else. The question becomes, what else could this limitation enable? What doors might it open unexpectedly?
So, bringing this home for everyone listening. The cracked pot. It's a powerful image, isn't it? It shows how our quirks, our imperfections, the things we might dislike about ourselves, they aren't just things to tolerate. They might actually be essential, necessary for creating unique value or beauty or connection in the world. Remember, the water bearer didn't patch the pot. He worked with the crack. He integrated it.
He saw the potential within the perceived limitation. And that leaves us with a question, really. A challenge for you. Where in your life, maybe in your work, your relationships, your projects, even within yourself, where might you be overlooking the flowers, the unexpected good stuff that's growing precisely because of something you see as a crack, a flaw, a limitation? What unique beauty, what different kind of value could you cultivate if you stopped trying to just fix it and instead started asking, how can I work with this? How can I integrate this? What could bloom here?